Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is my second time recording this, and the first time recording this, I didn't realize my PlayStation microphone was off, so yeah, I feel a little bit stupid. But, today we're going to be talking about Bardock and how he's potentially one of the most glazed characters in all of Dragon Ball. Like, it's absolutely nuts how much Bardock is just glazed in the fandom. I wouldn't even say in the fandom, it's mostly just Bandai Namco, Shueisha, whoever does like the merchandising for Dragon Ball, really likes Bardock, really likes Gogeta, but that's a topic for another video. But yeah, Bardock is absolutely nuts when it comes to marketing and just breaking, canon, because it started fairly simple with like little what ifs. Raging Blast had. Actually, no, we'll go back to Raging Blast, but Burst Limit. Dragon Ball Burst Limit had a Bardock story where he does travel to the future and he fights characters that he has familial ties with. He fights Vegeta, and yeah, it's wholesome and it's wholesome fun. But Bardock is squaring up against characters that are either post Cell Saga or during Cell Saga in Burst Limit, and that's an absolutely insane leap in power just from base Bardock getting a Zenkai boost from the Supernova. That's absolutely ridiculous. That was able to even contend with anyone, like even Krillin. I think Krillin's the first person you fight during that whole saga. Insane that Bardock got that big of a Zenkai boost. Somebody gotta calculate that. How big of a Zenkai boost would Bardock have to get from one of those to be able to contend with a post-Namek Saga character? Yeah. Raging Blast. Bardock. He met post-Frieza Saga characters. He fought Goten and Gohan and won, which is absolutely insane because he's not even a Super Saiyan for one, and that's a whole other can of worms. But, yeah, he fought Goten and Gohan in a little sparring session and won, and it was wholesome and adorable. Then we got games that are like coming out nowadays, which really pushed the episode of Bardock, Super Saiyan Bardock, to its absolute limits. It's insane. So yeah, Bardock in Dragon Ball FighterZ, he has no real story relevance in FighterZ, but they really pushed the fact that, hey, Bardock just couldn't go Super Saiyan. Bardock does a dramatic finish with Frieza, where he goes Super Saiyan and blasts Frieza away, which, just taking that whole section and containment there, the whole Bardock dramatic finish, even if Bardock went Super Saiyan in just at that moment when Planet Vegeta was going to get destroyed, he still would have done nothing. Frieza, first form Frieza, is at least like 3,000 times stronger than Bardock if he were to go Super Saiyan. So yeah, Bardock would have still died pretty horrifically. He might have put up a fight against Frieza, but yeah, he just dies. But that doesn't stop the merchandise, baby. Pushing Bardock and his Super Saiyan shenanigans to the absolute most limit in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, where Bardock not only goes Super Saiyan, well, first off, base Bardock, Masked Saiyan, he is able to contend with the CAC throughout the story. But the crazy thing is, he can spar with post-Buu Saga level characters, because your CAC, like, just got done fighting Buu. And then Bardock shows up, fights you. He loses, yes, but he was able to contend fairly evenly until his mask got a little bit broken. So yeah, post Boo Saga, the Bardock power scale amp from the mask, the Timebreaker mask. Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. But then we got friggin' the aftermath of all that, where not only did you train with Beerus and Bardock was still able to keep up pretty damn well, when he got his mask shattered, he not only was free from his mind control, but he either got a Senkai boost from that or something, because he was able to pull Mira in his base form still into the crack of time. Absolutely crazy. But not only that, he unlocks Super Saiyan 3, which Goku had to train for 7 entire years to even unlock Super Saiyan 3, let alone use it efficiently in battle. Bardock just decides, hey, I'm just gonna fight this blue guy in this void real quick. Go Super Saiyan, which not that surprising when it comes to marketing and stuff, but he goes Super Saiyan 2, which on its own is pretty absurd because he could have probably tapped into the emotions that he lost everything, but no, he was just vibing, enjoying himself in the fight, and he just didn't want to lose, so he just pushed himself into Super Saiyan 2, which is nuts. And he did the same thing, unlocking Super Saiyan 3, which I feel Bardock would just implode with that amount of power under his belt, and he would just he would die. Funny enough, Trunks does have a throwaway line where it says, hey, maybe just Bardock exploded from all the sheer power he put out, even though it's ridiculous that he fought post Beerus Saga Mira. And Mira is just a multiversal amalgamation of characters. He's a multiversal cell. So yeah, multiversal demon cell versus low-class Saiyan who should die to Frieza. That suddenly gets Super Saiyan 3. Absolutely insane. And the reason why I kind of bring all this up, this whole video about Bardock just being glazed to the ends of the earth, he's getting Super Saiyan in Sparking Zero, which I'm excited for. Again, I'm just pointing out the instances of Bardock glaze madness. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. But Dragon Ball fans don't think or read. So yeah, Bardock here going up against Super Saiyan Gohan, yeah, it's perfectly valid. Base Bardock stomps Dragon Ball universe if Bandai gives him Super Saiyan. Let's go. Man, I swear, if they give him Super Saiyan and the extras Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 2, that would just be funny. That would just be hilarious. We just get 3 new Bardocks. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm kind of excited for Bardock to show up in Sparking Zero with his Super Saiyan form. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave likes, comments. And who is the most glazed character, in your opinion, in the whole of Dragon Ball? I'd say Bardock is even up there with how people glaze Gogeta. Yeah, leave a dislike or something on that.